We may not be getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer anytime soon, but this might even be better. Today I want to showcase and go through with you guys a little bit of SM2, SM Squared, a new Call of Duty mod that truthfully looks to be the best experience I think I've ever seen within a Call of Duty project. If you guys have ever heard of IW6X or Plutonium, other PC mods here that allow you to repopulate older games and have some slight different variations in gameplay experience, this is kind of like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I think this one looks better than any of those other mods we've seen in the past. So I want to share a little bit with you guys of what they're working on, what it could look like, and what you can expect when it eventually releases. So as we go along, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you guys looking forward to this? Or are you guys gonna check it out? What's your favorite part that you've seen so far? As well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below. Let's aim for 1,000 likes here on this video. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Call of Duty. With that said, let's jump right into it because there's a lot to discuss. So I think the first and biggest thing here is, what is SM Squared? Well, it's a modded Call of Duty client, not modded in the sense of aimbot, trigger mods, walls, or the negative connotation that usually is associated with modding, but instead, it's a modded experience that brings in more than just the allotted content from one singular game, taking multiple games and kind of mashing them all together, similar to what you'd see with maybe Call of Duty Online. That is probably the biggest thing that I can think of that's gained mainstream attention and does the same thing here with this, but it's based off the MW2 engine and is stated it has new features, weapons, perks, streaks, maps, quality of life, design changes, and much more. Now, this project isn't released right now, it's still in development, but it is something that on their website they gave us a brief look at what we can expect to see when it is actually released, including some of the talks of weaponry with over 100 plus weapons planned for release, complete with attachments and camos and everything you'd normally expect to see out of weaponry within a Call of Duty. They talk about how there's going to be 24 perks, some new and some actually designed just for this game, this modded project, that are brand new that you've never seen before. They also mentioned they're going to be introducing Modern Warfare 3's point streak system, but also bringing along with it all 3 strike chains, outfitted with even some new streaks to play around with. The party systems will include voice chats and the ability to join community servers, which is absolutely huge. If you've played on PC, you've probably played a game that does have community servers that you can join up on, and that's great. It's not just one simple matchmaking system that throws everybody all in together. That can then give some variance in how you end up even playing on some servers. There are some servers that do custom stuff only, some things that do specific game modes only, and the likes. Their website mentions there's going to be an in-game currency system like the original COD points back in Black Ops 1, so not what you think of right now where you have to put up money to access this kind of stuff or trade real-life money for in-game currency. It's just earned over time here with the original COD point system kind of coming back. They also said they're going to be adding wagered matches for those credits that you can use. There's going to be the removed clan tag support restored for Modern Warfare 2 clan tags, a new melee weapon slot similar to Modern Warfare Remastered so that it doesn't take up one of your creator class weaponry slots, 40 plus menu music options across all the different titles here ported over into this project, a brand new progression system, so it's not going to be something like Plutonium in which you can end up getting everything all at once. You actually will have to play and grind out this so you can end up earning things through your ranks and also just showing off how much you've actually played, which I think is awesome to have a custom mod like this have its own dedicated ranking system. There's going to be a new ping system to designate targets, danger, objectives, and more, just like how you'd see in, say, Black Ops Cold War and somewhat within Modern Warfare, though more so on just the Warzone side of things. And I think actually you could do it in 2v2 if I'm not mistaken, but Cold War does it everywhere. There's going to be redesigned menus and HUDs, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, man. Some of the stuff you're seeing in the very background here is some of that footage here of the things that they've already put up from their official channels, their official socials, and dude, it looks incredible to me. I've always been a fan of modded stuff in relation to, say, mod tools from Black Ops 3 with custom zombies maps, custom maps for MP and things like that, and it was always just a blast to play around with this kind of stuff, and to see then the creativity of a community come together and build something that is reminiscent of COD Online, but redesigned, repurposed, and potentially even better than any offering that could ever give, while it never went global and was still stuck in the Asian markets. It's just incredible to see, I think, because in a lot of senses, this is exactly what the community has been asking for years now. You make something that is not just one annual release over and over and over again, but something that can stand the test of time. Add in things from various different games, have a ton of weapons you can play around with, just keep continually supporting it, and it'll continue to grow in that aspect as well. And I mean, we kind of do have some information on how expansive this is going to be, because they have detailed further than just some of those main talking points points that we mentioned in the beginning of this video here, but things like that weapon list, it's already massive, and they haven't detailed even half of the weapons that will be coming here. I mean, you have the AK-47 from Black Ops, the AUG from Black Ops, the Ball 27 from Advanced Warfare, the Commando from Black Ops, the FAMAS from Black Ops, the M4A1 from Modern Warfare 3, the Maddox RFB from Black Ops 4, the R5 RGP from Ghost, the Vapor from Black Ops 4, the ARX-50 from Advanced Warfare, the FAL from Modern Warfare 2, the Campaign Remastered version, so it's already a more defined and up-to-date build of that weapon, the MSBS from Ghost, the SWAT 556 from Black Ops 2, the Type 95 from Modern Warfare 3. Now we're only just getting into the SMGs, the AK-74E from Black Ops 3, the Kuda from Black Ops 3, the MP40 from World War 2, the MP5 from Modern Warfare 3, the Pharaoh from Black Ops 3, the PP90 from Modern Warfare 3, the VMP from Black Ops 3, and the SOG 9mm from Black Ops 4. For the light machine guns, they have the Ameli from Ghost, the Dingo from Black Ops 3, the M27 IAR from Ghost, and the Stoner 63 from Black Ops 3. The Marksman Rifles, they have the D25S from Modern Warfare Remastered, the RSASS from Modern Warfare 3, and the SVUAS from Black Ops 2. Snipers, they have the Barrett 50 cal from Modern Warfare 3, the Dragoon from Black Ops 3, the Intervention from COD Online, the Lynx from Ghost, the M40A3 from Modern Warfare Remastered, the S-TAC Aggressor also from MWR, the Springfield from World War 2, and the XPR from Black Ops 3. They've already detailed a ton of pistols like the 44 Magnum from Ghost, the Desert Eagle from COD Online, the 5.7 from Black Ops 2, the M1911 from Advanced Warfare, the RW1 from Advanced Warfare, the USP45 from COD Online, the FMG9 from Modern Warfare 3, the Procolot from Modern Warfare Remastered, and the RK5 from Black Ops 3, with shotguns of the Brecci from Black Ops 3, Bulldog from Ghost, S12 from Black Ops 2, Spaz 12 from Modern Warfare 2, the Stakeout from Black Ops, and the TAC 12 from Ghost, with launchers of the China Lake from Black Ops, the M320 from Modern Warfare 3, and the Panzerfaust from Ghost, with special weapons of the Ballistic Knife from Black Ops 2, and melee weapons of the Baseball Bat, CQB, Bayonet, Karambit, Machete, and Hammer from Modern Warfare Remastered and World War 2. So there is seriously a ton of stuff. That's not even detailed all of these weapons that will be coming within the full build of the game. So I'm incredibly excited for that, but also kind of talking about it, they detailed a little bit about their progression and unlock system with some screenshots. Unfortunately, I like to showcase some footage here of scrolling through menus, but I don't have that here on offer with this just yet because it's an unreleased build, but they gave some screenshots that will showcase some of that menu, player records, and customization that you have that is very reminiscent, but again, built up, I think, to be way more detailed and way better looking than something like Modern Warfare 2's UI. But in describing all of this here, their ranking system at a fundamental base is a little different than what you'd normally see with Call of Duty. It's not necessarily get to level 55 prestige, start at 1, go to 55, and do that 10 times over. Instead, you'll end up starting out at level 1, working your way up to level 100. Once you hit level 100, you'll have the option of either staying there as max level or entering prestige mode. But when you enter that prestige mode for the first time, as you do normally with every other COD game, your stats will be reset, your weapons, attachments, and things like that will all be reset as well, and you'll then enter the road to Grandmaster Prestige, which then goes all the way up to level 1000. Now, instead of having to manually prestige everything over and over again during that 1 to 1000, every 50 levels you'll be rewarded with a prestige token and credits, to which you can end up spending that in their prestige store, where you can buy custom class slots, prestige icons, and more. So similar to what we see now with the automatic prestige system every 50 levels in, say, Warzone and Black Ops Cold War, that's now what will happen here as well. But once you hit level 1000, all player cards will be gilded and everything in the prestige store will be free to purchase. So custom class slots, prestige icons, and everything, because you went through the ringer, you deserve it. When you talk about actually unlocking gear here at this, that's going to be dependent on their new in-game credit system, where every weapon will be available for purchase once you end up unlocking custom classes and loadouts at level 4, but you end up having to choose wisely on your purchases because you do have to buy weapons with those credits. Similar to, say, CSGO or Valorant's buy period for buying weapons per round, but instead of that only lasting as long as your life, this ends up lasting as long as you end up playing the game. So once it's unlocked, it's unlocked. At the base, each weapon will have available 2 attachment slots already open, but attachments again need to be purchased as well. Each weapon having a max rank of 30, so you end up having a static amount of attachments you can use per each weapon. But along with those attachments, you also will see that there is camo. Gold camo requires level 30 on the weapon rank, but also to complete those challenges associated with it. If you complete gold on all of these weapons, and we're talking all 100, you end up getting a chrome camo as well. So definitely something that will be interesting in a grind for sure. Way bigger a grind than anything we've seen in recent years, but that'll be interesting to see. Perks, equipment, and score streaks will all need to be purchased as well, but you need to hit specific levels to unlock the ability to purchase those as well. Then finally, last thing detailed in their progression and unlocks blog was that of a little bit about the store, in which players can spend their in-game credits for things like melee weapons, exclusive emblems, exclusive calling cards, and signature weapon variants, which are only cosmetic and do not alter any stats or anything like that, coming in different rarities of common, rare, ultra, and exotic. And just to reiterate, none of this involves anything in relation to real life money. There are no microtransactions, it's just simply earned off your playtime, which is definitely nice. So looking at what is detailed so far of SM Squared, this thing looks to be insane. It's a massive overhaul of a project and something that I honestly can't wait to get my hands on. I know that I've been kind of stalking their pages hoping to see something like, hey, we're gonna put out a playable build here you can test out and everything, but alas, that's not happened just yet, but one can hope, right? Anyways, that's where we're gonna wrap it up. I would love to get your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section down below. Are you guys looking forward to this fan-made project here? I know that I definitely am, so let me know your thoughts down below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like down below. Of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe so it's a single thing getting all things Call of Duty, SM Squared, and custom mods like this, as well as things like Warzone, Cold War, and Modern Warfare. Of course, make sure you go show some love to the team here. I'll leave all their official socials down there in the description below. But if you also want to follow me over on Twitter and Instagram, that's the best place to get connected outside of YouTube. Practically live on both those. If you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, that link is down there in the description below. That said, thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.